Morning. How's everyone doing this morning? Doing good? Man, isn't it a beautiful day out? Man, it's nice. Enjoying that summer. Who has a summer playlist? Like you're looking down and it's nice out. Maybe you're going out running errands. Maybe you're doing some things. You're like, there's something about summer. But man, I'm excited to jump into this series. But again, if you're visiting with us, as Susie mentioned earlier in the service, we're the lead pastors here at Mohawk Valley Church. If you could fill that Connect card, take it to the hub, exchange it for your free gift, and invite you to come back next week as we continue in this series called Summer Playlist. And I think, as we kind of dive in and look, that maybe there's a playlist that you're like, man, I love this playlist, and or it depends on what you're doing. I remember a few years ago, we went on a road trip, went down to Nashville, came back up through, I believe it was Kentucky, stopped at Noah's Ark, not the real, obviously, the Ark encounter, but the Noah Ark, replica there in Kentucky. And on our way down, we decided that this is how we're going to do a playlist, because if any family's anything like ours, you can't really all agree on the same kind of playlist, right? Like the same songs. So one of my daughters had a great idea, and she just created a playlist, and we just kind of went around the car. So like, all right, Dad, you pick a song. All right, Mom, you pick a song. And then Ivy, then Addie, and we just kind of kept going in circles until we had, a nice playlist built. And of course, my first song, almost every time I usually pick the same songs every road trip because I'm pretty predictable that way. I like my music, and if it's a road trip, usually the first one's like either Summer '69 by Bryan Adams or, Journey, Don't Stop Believing. Those two are always on there, and so I love my 80s rock and 80s music, but that's how we kind of built our playlist, so that way, I know if a song comes on that I'm not really a big fan of, I don't care, because then the next one's going to be a completely different genre, and at least I know every fourth song is going to be a song that I like because I picked it. And so it's kind of fun that way to, build a playlist. But as we're talking about these playlists and music and different kinds, and we're going to, be looking, as Susie said, looking at the book of Psalms. Now, Psalms is the largest book in the Bible. It's 150 chapters long, 150 chapters, and most of the book of Psalms was written by King David. And when you read throughout the Psalms, you'll actually notice, maybe if you're reading some lines and phrases and even maybe whole passages, you're like, these sound so familiar, and it's probably because most of our hymns and worship songs over the past 100 years were written and right out of the book of Psalms. So when you're kind of reading through, you might recognize some of the lyrics of songs, especially the older hymns, that you're going to be like, oh man, like this is where they got this. Like it's literally right from God's word. And so, there's, songs like Mighty to Save, Hillsong, that Psalms 27:1 says, the Lord is my light and my salvation, whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life, whom shall I be afraid? And Psalms has some of the most popular passages of Scripture that you might know or be able to recite, like the 23rd Psalm. Like